What is stress? Stress relief therapy at home. 7 ways to relieve stress from work. In today's fast-paced society, stress can easily creep up on you when you least expect it. Whether it's work stress, family stress, or something else that's putting pressure on you, there are several ways to relieve stress naturally at home. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on a relaxation seminar or workshop. With just a few minutes of planning and regular practice, you can significantly lower your stress levels in no time. Here are 5 natural ways to relieve stress from work. What is stress? Stress is your body's response to danger or damage. In response, your adrenal glands produce a hormone called cortisol, which increases blood pressure and heart rate. The hormone also temporarily decreases blood flow so that you have access to more energy, glucose, in case you need it immediately. When stress becomes chronic, your body gets used to constantly feeling like there's danger around every corner, and cortisol stays high even when there's no real physical threat. That's why meditation is important for chronic stress sufferers. It teaches you how to relax even when you can't control what's going on around you. Chronic stress can lead to weight gain, particularly around your belly, depression, insomnia, fatigue, and other health problems over time. Stress relief therapy at home. Yoga is a great way to reduce stress. Studies show that yoga can benefit your health by lowering blood pressure, reducing heart rate, and improving blood circulation. Yoga also has a calming effect on your nervous system, which is responsible for sending messages about pain and discomfort throughout your body. During each session, you'll incorporate 5 main types of poses that focus on breathing, flexibility, and strengthening different muscle groups in order to release built-up tension in all areas of your body. Eventually, you'll learn how to slow down and relax even during hectic periods of stress at home or at work, so you can balance out both ends of your day with calmness. You might be surprised by how much better you feel after just one session. 7 ways to relieve stress from work. 1. Give yourself some space. If you don't have a vacation plan for 2017, now is a good time to figure out how you can get one. Stress at work has been linked with an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, and not just in women, men are at risk too. If your boss says no, try talking with HR. They should be able to tell you what's possible within your organization. With some persistence and possibly creativity, it might just be possible for you to get away for some well-deserved rest and relaxation, which may do wonders for keeping your stress levels in check next year. 2. Take a breather. Step away from your desk and take a few deep breaths. Not only will it help you clear your head, but research shows that people who take time out to breathe deeply actually reduce their levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, in as little as 30 seconds. If you have time, stay out of your seat for a full 10 minutes and just focus on breathing slowly and deeply. Be sure not to make phone calls or read emails while taking these mini breaks. Give yourself undivided attention and time to clear your mind. 3. Take some time off. Most of us are under a lot of pressure at work, which causes us to hold on to our frustrations and emotions. Yoga can help you take time out for yourself and focus on something other than your professional life. Even if it's just 15 minutes each day, setting aside some time to breathe and relax your mind will do wonders for alleviating unnecessary tension. And if you want some expert guidance in learning how to cope with stress, try a yoga class or 2. They're usually free or very affordable. 4. Mindfulness meditation. You're going to want a quiet place where you can meditate and not be distracted. Focus on your breathing and try your best not to think about anything else, even if that means turning off your phone or shutting out all other sounds. There are plenty of apps you can download that help keep track of how long you've been meditating. But meditation doesn't necessarily require any type of equipment or special conditions. You could just as easily close your eyes and focus on breathing while lying in bed as you could sitting cross-legged on top of a mountain. If it works for you, go with it. 5. Walk away from the computer. Just because you have a job to do doesn't mean you have to do it all at once. Sometimes, we get so sucked into our computer screens that we don't realize how much time has passed and how stressed out and tired we are as a result. Put your phone on airplane mode, step away from your computer, and take a walk outside. You might be surprised by how much of a difference it makes. In fact, for most people, walking just 30 minutes per day can make all of the difference in increasing productivity and decreasing cortisol levels, which could reduce your risk of everything from high blood pressure to cardiovascular disease. The benefits really are endless. Who knew taking walks was such an effective stress relief therapy? 6. Switch up your routine. One of my favorite, low-key tips for relieving stress is to break up with the routine. Routines are great, but we can also get really used to them, so much so that we stop noticing just how easy our daily habits have become and start taking them for granted. Even worse, when our routines turn into one more thing we need to cross off our checklist each day, It's easy for us to feel like there just aren't enough hours in a day, and it can be hard to find time for anything else. So mix things up. Take a different route home from work or try a new restaurant nearby. Change up your breakfast order at your local coffee shop or take advantage of happy hour on weeknights instead of weekends. 7. Relaxation exercises. Breathing is simple and easy. It only takes a few minutes to relax. While it's best done while lying down, you can also practice during your lunch break or before you go home for the night. Here's how. Set aside 15 minutes in which you will not be disturbed. Turn off your cell phone. Lie on your back, with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Take a few deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through pursed lips. Close your eyes and picture yourself breathing in calmness and breathing out all of life's stresses. Repeat as many times as necessary until you feel completely relaxed. Our bodies are powerful, resilient machines. We take them for granted most of our lives, but if we choose not to honor their need for rest and relaxation, they will ultimately pay a heavy price. The good news is that it's never too late to turn things around and get your body back on track toward optimal health. If you suffer from chronic pain or illness, make lifestyle changes that allow your body time and space to heal. Find out how yoga could be an ideal way to distress while reducing any pain you're experiencing. There's no reason why regular practice can't lead you down a path of lifelong health and well-being, so put those excuses aside and explore what life with more self-care could be like. Here I explain in the detail what is stress relief therapy at home, and 7 ways to relieve stress from work. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe to this channel, because without your help I cannot grow my channel. If you want to lose weight, then go to my video description. If the product is good for you, then you purchase, otherwise did not buy. Thank you everyone.